Today, we hope to vote on all the nominees on the agenda, including 4 circuit nominees. I spoke about some of them last week, so I'm not going to go into great detail about them again, but just to mention, Britt Grant to the 11th Circuit is a well-respected judge in Georgia on the Supreme Court there, a clear record of being fair and impartial to all parties who come before her. David Porter, 3rd Circuit, is a well-respected attorney in Pennsylvania who has decades of experience handling complex commercial, regulatory, and constitutional matters in state and federal courts, including the 3rd Circuit. Judge Quattlebaum, to the 1st Circuit, has excellent credentials. He secured nominations from both President Obama and President Trump. Throughout his legal career, he has received several awards for his leadership and legal work. Mr. Richardson, also for the 4th Circuit, has excellent credentials. He has a broad range of legal experience handling complex civil litigation, and he currently serves as Deputy Criminal Chief of the United States Attorney's Office for the District of South Carolina. He led the prosecution of Dylan Roof, who killed 11 people who had welcomed him into their Bible study. Before we turn to today's agenda, just a short statement about Judge Kavanaugh, more process than anything else. And all of this is fluid, but I hope that there's good bipartisan discussions on proceeding forward. So I think Judge Kavanaugh is one of the most respected jurists. He's among the most qualified candidates to ever come before the Senate. I look forward to carefully reviewing his record. Our process in the Senate Judiciary Committee will be thorough, modern, and efficient. And if you want definitions of modern and efficient, check with people that are a lot younger than I am. We'll use newer tools to review more material than we ever have before. All members of this committee will have far greater visibility into his record and judicial thinking than they have had of any previous nominee. And with this extra visibility, I can foresee no reason to stray from timelines that have varied from previous nominations, but have had some sort of close proximity to each other. We completed our work on the nomination of Justice Kagan and Gorsuch within 70 days. And if every member takes advantage of the more efficient way of handling this information, we should be able to do this in the time frame of the last 4 or 5 nominees to the Supreme Court.